Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Michael, and today I got you guys a special little gameplay of me finally getting my first nuke on Black Ops 4. This is a really big achievement for me because it's something I wanted to do in this game since it came out. I wanted to get a nuke, which I never got in BO2 or in BO3. So I was like, it's time to stop playing around. I want to finally get a nuke, and I just feel like I just haven't achieved that, and I wanted to finally do that in this game. So of course I got my baby, the Spitfire. That's what I had to use. That's what I wanted to use for this game because I saw we were playing on slums and it was hardpoint. I was initially gonna use the pistol, but I was like, no, I'm gonna actually try to go for it this time. But it was in the back of my head, but I didn't really like express it. Like it happens, it happens. It doesn't, it doesn't. This is just gonna be like a normal game to me. I just wanted to get streaks on a hardpoint match. I'm playing the game mode that was just dropped in Black Ops 4, which is the Chaos Endurance Mosh Pit. I think that's what it's called, where all the objective game modes have like double their score to win. So instead of it being like the maximum score of 250 to win a game in hardpoint, it's 500, or was it 400? I think it was 500 actually. And so this gave me enough time to get my streaks, have my streaks, have my back, and just try to like get as many kills as I possibly could. And normally I do like frag out in these matches. I get so many kills in Endurance Mosh Pit, which is why I'm so glad they brought it back. It finally gave me the opportunity to finally go for this nuke that I've been wanting to go for since the game came out. So before this game right here on Slums, I played another hardpoint match on Nuketown where I almost got 200 kills. And the reason I didn't get to 200 kills is because all the specialist weapons. Black Ops 4 with the specialist, it can completely ruin your entire streak when you just go against something that can't even be countered. Like, I don't know, Ajax Shield, or you can counter Ruin's Grab Slam, but sometimes when he just runs in straight at you and just pounds that thing on the ground, you have like barely any time to react. So I was dying so many times to specialist weapons in the match before that I didn't want to like get choked. I didn't want to choke off a streak this time, just from a specialist weapon. So I made absolutely sure this time I kept my distance away from every sort of specialist that I knew I could not counter. Like, for instance, I kept my distance from Ajax, I kept my distance from Battery, and I kept my distance from Ruin. Like, you can see it in the gameplay. Like, I did not want to get up close to these guys at all. Of course, I could get up close with Torque or Prophet. Their specialist weapons are a little bit more toned down. You can fight them. But everybody else, I just wanted to stay completely away from because I did not want to lose this streak. And to be honest, I didn't even realize I was on a streak towards a nuclear until I saw the brutal metal. Like, you'll see it in the gameplay where I finally unlocked the brutal metal, and I was like, wait, that's 25, or that's 5 kills off the nuclear. And that's when I really was like, okay, this could really happen right now. I only need 5 more kills, which I don't want to say is easy because everybody chokes off of 5 kills. It's very not rare to see that happen, or it's very often to see that happen. So I didn't want that to happen at all. So you can sort of start seeing in my playstyle, I start playing a little bit passive aggressive. And if you guys know my playstyle, I play like really aggressive. Whenever everybody's scared to run out because there's a guy just dropping the whole team, I'm gonna be that guy who just doesn't care and just runs out and just tries to go for the kill as good as I can. So you can start seeing that in my gameplay. Once I unlock that brutal, I'm like, wait. If I'm probably not gonna win this fight, I'm not gonna try to force it or attempt it. So you would see me oftentimes where I would get locked into this fight, which would be like cross the map. And with the Spitfire, you take a chance when you're fighting cross map because the gun sometimes has like you can control it pretty well and sometimes not. You take a chance, like I said. So when I would get into those fights where it would be like medium to long range, I would sometimes have to turn around, do a complete 180, and go the other way, heal, and think about, do I want to flank this or do I want to continue to fight this? And it was really hard to think about it because I didn't know what to do because I was, like I said, this is my first nuke. I didn't want to choke off 5 kills off the nuke. So the 5 kills that you see me get after I get the brutal metal, they were like completely focused. I didn't want any distractions. I didn't want to die from a specialist. I made sure that I called in all my streaks to make sure they had my back. And by the way, guys, this score streak setup that I had completely had my back the entire time. Like, I don't think I would have ever hit this nuclear if I didn't have these streaks on. Like, I had Drone Squadron, Thresher, and Strike Team, yeah. And a lot of people think this the Thresher doesn't really do a lot of damage because, you know, it just comes through the map, it does its little rounds, and it leaves. You know, it barely gets killed sometimes. But for this time, like during this match, the Thresher actually helped a lot, clearing out lanes and stuff that enemies were coming down, and I knew they were gonna completely like double team on me. The Thresher took care of that, and I was surprised honestly at how good it was performing in this match. The drone squadron, of course, you guys already know, always has your back. It stays on you, it flies around you, kills enemies in behind you, in front of you, you know, just to get that, you know, get your back when your teammates aren't around. And the strike team, of course, they were just running through the map, fragging everything out. But the main problem I had with them is that they were switching the spawns too much. And you will see, there's times when I'm trying to figure out where the enemy is spawning. Like you'll see me running around the fountain in the middle of the map, trying to figure out which way do I want to go to attack this spawn. Because I wanted to go into their spawn, but at the same time I didn't want to run into their spawn and get completely annihilated by the enemy team. Because, you know, they were spawning in like groups of like 3 or 4, and I knew I couldn't, you know, it was barely possible to attack 2 people at once. I didn't want to attack 4 people head on and, you know, risk losing this entire streak. So you would see me like, I was thinking the whole time, like, how am I going to approach this? How am I going to get this kill? How am I going to figure out which spawns they're going? And it's also good that I had like map knowledge of slums from BO2 to help me guide the way, because I sort of knew the spawns already, and I feel like in Black Ops 4 they reused a lot of the spawns that were in Black Ops 2 for this map, so I kind of had a good idea of where these enemies were going to spawn. And you can sort of see that also in the gameplay, where I'll predict where an enemy is possibly going to go, and I'll just, you know, pre-fire, or I'll just wait for them around the corner to come out, and that'll be my plan of attack. So this whole like getting the nuke thing, it was really stressful, but I'm very glad I got it, and I didn't stop after I got the nuke. I wanted to see how far I could get, and inevitably somebody spawned behind me and killed me off my unstoppable streak. But I was so glad I finally got this, guys. Like, you don't know how like glad I was, and to be able to achieve this so like early in the game cycle, I was like, there's limitless possibilities now of what I can do in this game. Like, I even had like thoughts of, you know, I got this, I can possibly get the nuked out, which is 30 kills without dying in free for all, which is very hard, by the way, but it's doable. Now, a lot of you guys are gonna I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there that, you know, they get nuclears all the time. They get nuclears in basically every video, and it's nothing to them. But for me, like, getting this nuke from where I came from, as being like a player who was at the bottom of every match, like, and who was really bad at Call of Duty, to see me go from there to getting to the point where I had like the most kills in the game and almost the least amount of deaths, and to be able to get a nuke finally in the game, which is 30 kills without dying, which I'm pretty sure I had more, of course, because of my streaks. You know, my streaks were getting a ton of kills all live at the time. But, and right there you see I got the brutal medal right there, and that completely, like, it changed my whole game. After I saw that, you guys don't, you know, I didn't react to it in the gameplay, but when I looked up and saw I got the brutal medal for the first time, I was like, wait, I'm 5 off the nuke. Let me start focusing. Let me start clutching up. Let me start playing smart. Now, I can't play like the aggressive player I was playing as before. I gotta play smarter. I gotta actually play like this matters, because like when I play Call of Duty, I'm not afraid to die at all. Like, I'm normally the guy who just rushes out, and whatever happens happens. If I die, I die. If I go on a streak, I get a streak. I'm not afraid of like losing my KD or anything like that, which is why I guess I've become a better player in a sense, because, you know, I've warmed up to just being able to run out and be able to get, not afraid to get that first kill, that first initial kill, and just start the match off, you know, with a good pace. So there, like, a lot of people are also gonna say that you know, this lobby was filled with bots, Christmas news, you got lucky, all that stuff. And to be honest, you're completely right. The enemy team were bots. There'll be times where I would just like come around the corner, and their reaction time would be as slow as a snail. Like, they wouldn't even realize me for the longest time. And there'll be so many close calls where the dude could have killed me, but his accuracy is just so bad that he completely like choked, and I was able to get the upper hand. So you can say that I had a bot lobby and I got lucky, and I'll completely agree with you. But the fact that, you know, I actually stuck to it and I got 30 consecutive kills without dying, it's still pretty hard to do, you know, even if I was in a lobby full of tryhards. So yeah, say what you want, but I still see this as a great achievement on my part. And as you guys probably saw there, I got the nuke, and after that I was just like, alright, we're just gonna see how long we can get. So I just started rushing out. I started playing like how I normally play again. I was just rushing out and getting as many kills as I could. And it was at this point where like I had all my streaks up and they were doing all the work for me, so I didn't know really what to do. So you know, I was just chilling after that. I was like, yo, I got the nuke. What is there to do now? Like, and you'll sort of see at the end of the, like towards the end of this gameplay, I started to get a little tired. I started to like, cause getting that nuke, it drained me honestly. I was like, man, I just did that, you know. After that, cause I spent so much time focusing on trying to get those final 5 kills, and I didn't even realize I was on the streak, by the way, guys, until I saw that brutal medal. I was so focused on getting those 5 final kills that it just drained me after that. You'll see it towards the end of the gameplay where I'm just, you know, I'm getting lazy with my kills. I'm getting lazy with my shot. You know, not really rushing people. I was rushing people, but I was lazy with how, you know, athletic I was. And right there, you saw that I finally died off the streak from a dude who spawned behind me. I was like, I wasn't mad, but I was still like, man, that kind of sucks. Why'd they spawn behind me when no one's spawning on the other side of the map? But you know, it happened. You know, but I was just glad to get the nuclear. I was still thankful that I got it, and I didn't care. I was like, you know, I was gonna have to die eventually. You know, I could have went the whole match with getting like 1 death, but it's whatever, you know. But I just wanted to play like how I normally played anyway, so I was just like, all right, let's just get back into it. Let's just start up. You know, just keep killing. Let's finish the match off strong, and you know, that's what we did. So I hope you guys did enjoy this this sort of gameplay here. Like I said, guys, this completely drained me. I was like, dude, I'm done. I was like, let's end it off on a good note on Call of Duty today. So I was like, I'm done. But if you guys do want to see that match before this one where I was on Nuketown and I almost dropped 200, just let me know. Hit that like button, comment you want to see that gameplay, and I'll post it for you guys. But until then, you know, this is still amazing to me. Like, I'm still smiling, like thinking like, whoa, I really did this, you know. And I can't believe it. You know, I always knew I could do it, but there'll be like I said, there'll be times where specialist weapons would just completely ruin my whole streak. And you know, it was still the point in Black Ops 4 where I was like, I don't think it's even possible to get a nuke if you're like a casual competitive player, which is what I am. You know, I play casually, like I just play just for fun sometimes. But you know, I also play to get that edge. You know, sometimes I would just get on the game and I was like, okay, I just want to get as many streaks as I can. I want to get the most kills in the game. I want to do this. I want to do that. And you know, that's when my competitive spirit comes out. Like, I don't want to lose any games today. I just want to frag out. And like I said, some days I just want to listen to music and play Call of Duty and just, you know, just chill out. You know, just get some guns gold. You know, that sort of thing. It's normally when I get guns gold when I'm playing casual, just chilling in matches or whatever. But today I was just like, forget it. We're doing this today. And to be honest, I'm stoked, man. And like I said, this is just the first of many. I want to see how many nukes I can get now that I can do this. Anyways, I don't know how long this endurance mosh pit is going to be in the game. I'm hoping it's in here for the longest, but I'm going to try to get as much content as I can because, like I said, guys, endurance mosh pit is where it's at for me. Like, I get so many kills. Before I started my YouTube channel, like, posting, like, videos like that, and endurance mosh pit came out on this game, like, the first time, I was dropping, like, 200 kill games, like, with less than 10 deaths, so... Like I said, I love this game mode. I wish they would keep it in the game longer, but I know it's a limited time mode anyways. But like I said, I hope you guys did enjoy. I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of this gameplay. It's not much after this, just me getting a couple more kills. But if you guys want to, you know, continue watching it and enjoy it, by all means, go ahead. But like I said, guys, if you guys did like this and you guys are just as stoked as I am for getting this my first nuke ever, please hit that like button. It's really supports me in the long run to help me grow my channel and all that stuff to reach more of you guys. And like I said, guys, yeah, I'm done with Call of Duty for the day. I'm gonna end it off on a good note here, because if I play Call of Duty again and I just start getting whooped after I got this nuke, I'm gonna be mad. So I'm gonna end it off here. You guys enjoy the rest of this gameplay, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.
Hardpoint locked down. Hostile down. Okay, he's good. Hostile down. They're gone. Ajax wasted.
Hardpoint lost.
He's gone. He's gone.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Shooter.
Hardpoint locked down. Contesting hardpoint. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint contested.
Get back in the fight.
Hardpoint located. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Prophet DRT.
Hardpoint is secure. We're almost there. Close this out. Shut them down.
Ruin eliminated.
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Have eyes on.
Hardpoint locked down.
Assault pack's down. Come get it. They're gone.
We've lost the hardpoint.
Eyes on.
Hardpoint
gone.
identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint locked down.
Bagged him. Contact. Front. One by dead bad guy.
Testing hardpoint.
Supplies. First come, first serve.
Hardpoint located. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Got it.
Hardpoint is secure. this look easy.
Hostile cluster grenade. Eliminated fire.